Hi, in this video I'm going to start moving design from picture to real working graphics element in Vizrt. And as a first video it will be a story how I'm going to prepare the working space in Vizrt for that. And before I do that I need to prepare this picture just to convert this canvas by using the export. Like just click plus button and choose PNG file, of course, export and make a picture. Of course, I have it already. I replace it. Okay, that's done. And let's go to make preparations. As you can see, I have absolutely empty new graphic hub and there is no files at all. So let's define our workspace here. As I used to work in my projects, I prefer to use a separation by year. So right now we are in 2023. So let's make this project. And under this folder, this project, I create a sub-project. So for this, let's use a name like lower thirds, doesn't matter. That's our current project. So if I'm going to continue work on this project even after 2023, anyway, I'm going to leave this folder here. So it's just like a year when I started this project. Okay, so anyway, I will have also some pictures and fonts, which will be not specifically imported specifically for this project. So in this case, I'm also prefer to use root projects. I call it like, that's my traditional name for that. That's the common. Inside that, I'm going to create a sub project as fonts because I'm going to make a font project. And as a last leaf in this graphic hub tree, I'm going to create not a project but folder, because folder is like the last elements, the most nested element in this graphic hub tree. So the name of the font which I'm going to use, it's Geometria. Okay. And in this folder I'm going to import my font face. Okay, choose fonts, desktop, and Geometria, and you see I'm going to import all of them, but probably you will see on your computer, on your in your Vizrt config, you will see here in font text options that all these 7 blocks are enabled. So I prefer to disable it in order to remove all extra, to avoid importing font files with auto creating a lot of extra not needed variants of this font. I prefer to disable it. And when you disable it, don't forget to save it and restart your Vizrt. Okay, I already disabled it, and I can just import these font files into my Geometria folder. Okay, let's do this. And it happened very quickly because I disabled all these buttons. Otherwise, generation all of these variants of the fonts will be made it like in several minutes. I'm joking, but it's really not so fast. But where is my fonts? Of course, it's not visible because right now we have a filtering by scene. And I'm going to switch to the fonts, and you see all of these fonts which I imported are here. And next step, I'm going to import the picture which I created from Figma. Let's choose the image and from desktop, yes, this one. And I'm going to put this picture not inside the common folder, but the specific folder for my project. So let's import it. I choose non-compression because I'm going to keep the full quality of this picture. Okay, so there is no images. As always, the reason is because of this filter. Right now we are looking at fonts in this folder. I'm going to switch to image, and you see this image is here. So probably it's okay, but I prefer to remove extra channel from pictures if we have it. And for that, you see, right now I have two pieces on this picture. The top one is RGB part, and the low one, it's just a white alpha channel. So I don't need it. I'm just going to double click and open it, and you see, just convert format from RGBA, because you see this is a gray font here because it's already existing status. And I'm going to just switch to the RGB, like remove all alpha information from this file. Okay, save and close. And now you can see the picture is prepared correctly. So the last step, what I'm going to make for the preparing, switch from image to scene and create a new scene. And you can see in other different filter, I'm clicking trying to create a new scene. No. You see, create new material. So this context menu works in context of which filter you enabled. So I'm going to create a new scene. So click scenes and create a new scene. For the transition logic, it's important to start, of course, from master scene. Let's create this one. So the preparation is done.